Hi, welcome back to Hartz Wide Open. Thanks for being here. This is where we tune in, listen to Spirit, and keep our hearts wide open. I have landed in my back home on the Oregon coast for good for now, and it's been quite a journey, but I'm excited. I have my emotional card. I have a lot of my oracle decks again. I've been on the road. I got the chakra Insight Oracle and my tarot, and this beautiful rhododendron behind me. I want it as a backdrop. I cherish this plant so much. It was quick story. In 2015, I was in meditation and I journeyed, left my body, and traveled to a place where my guide showed me, "You painted by the bushes, large rhododendrons." In 2017, this was my house previously, and I'm here as a guest now until I build my small home, like a tiny home. Not really a tiny home, but anyways, in 2017, we came here and I found the house online, forgetting all about the meditation. There was this whole thing I wrote out in automatic writing as I traveled through the astral here. And that was one of the things, was "You painted by the bushes, large rhododendron." So I had a flash of this, and I had a purple shirt on, because visions in meditation are quick flashes. We got a raven over there. And when I arrived here, I forgot all about the meditation, but I stood by the house and I looked and I said, "Those are rhododendrons." That's what I saw, and I felt the presence of 2 years before being here across time space. So this home was very hard for me to let go of for a while, and that was part of my internal journey and building wisdom of letting go of attachments, but appreciating the moments that we have and the guidance and where it takes us and what we can hold on to with it. So that's the ocean. Anyways, let's get started. I just want to do a reading now that I'm back. I've been unloading the truck. I drove for 6 days. It's been pretty wild. I appreciate you all keeping up and your prayers. Okay, so in this now moment, what do we need to receive? And what are we holding on to with delight? I just heard holding on to this with delight, the wisdom we gain from our experiences. That's the overarching energy, wisdom. Wherever you're at on your journey, I hope you see the insights that you're gaining along with some of the challenges. And really, as much as, as hard as it is at the time, in hindsight, it's those challenges and all the adversity that we go through that shapes us, that forms us, that gives us that wisdom we hold within. I'm supposed to be looking there. I've got this set up. There's Sparty. You want to come say hi, baby? We're back. I got Sparty here. Come here, sweetheart. Come here. Come here. You want to pick a card for us? Can you see him? Come here. Up, 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 up. My grandson was teaching him up on command. You do, good boy. Say hi to the camera. Yeah. You want to say hi to everybody? Okay, let's pick a card, babe. I know it's been a while. I love you. Okay. You want to pick a card? Pick a card. You haven't picked a card in a month, probably. Weeks. You want to pick a card? It's like, no, I just want to say hi. Okay. I'm going to pick it for him. I think he's wanting to pick something right here. This one. Seeing. Perspective. We got 2 cards. Seeing and crown chakra. Perspective, truth, knowledge, clarity. Look at the colors. They match the rhododendron. And I had foresight. We all have this ability if we trust it. Inner vision. Okay, that's the truth. That's the truth. We got clarity. Crown chakra, connected to source, connected to all that is. So let's keep that in mind. These cards are just beautiful. They're matching. Look at this. Should have worn a purple shirt. I got my pirate shirt on. What's it say? I forget. Check yourself before you wreck yourself on the back. Okay? So there's two ways to look at that. I moved to North Carolina. I could have checked myself, correct myself. It was an experience. I gained so much from my experiences. And not everybody can see that. Gotta look beyond the surface. But it did cost me quite a penny. It's okay. Okay. Spirit, let me do some shuffles. Wisdom, the crown chakra, opening up, seeing. I always say seeing is believing, but believing is actually seeing. Believing you can. Okay, I'm going to switch this up back to this side. Okay, Spirit, what do we need to know about around the wisdom? Message for the viewer today. Got this. Don't even think about it. Just do it. I switched hands. I don't know if you saw my last video. I switched it up. Okay. Can you hear all the birds? It's so beautiful today here. Message for the viewer. There we go. 5 of Cups. Sadness. Grief. I just heard don't cry over spilled milk. Sometimes it's necessary. Remorse, heartbreak, trauma, disappointment. I dropped it and I caught it. Feel your grief, but know that things will get better. Yeah. That's how we react in these moments of sadness and loss. It's really hard to let go sometimes. I wasn't expecting these cards. Ending. Not in such a good way. Very painful ending. That is the 10 of Swords. So you have been through some severe trauma and pain, it seems. And like I started out with explaining this, in my perspective, from what I've been through, a lot of trauma and pain, that broke me open. It broke me open to see that I had to love myself. I had to get a new perspective and go within to carry that wisdom along. And you can help other people. Wrong one. Hold on. How do I do this? Okay, here we go. So, Spirit, for the viewer who's been through some trauma, some pain, what advice do we have to see this as the positive, as for us? As hard as that is to see, I'm seeing a rope. I'm seeing a noose, actually. That's not good at all. I heard moving on. Moving on. There's something that it hit the floor. We had 2 cards. We got the 6 of Swords upside down. And we got the 6 of Pentacles that was on the ground. And the way I'm seeing this is you have a choice. 6 is moving on. You can remain stuck. And I'm so sorry for your pain. The hardship, it's the devastation in the storm of it. You can't see, but if you choose to move on and not be a victim, I feel weird saying that because sometimes there's just shit that fucking happens that is horrible. Changing plans, you're like choosing to not remain stuck, but to use this wisdom. I'm hearing the word sacrifice even, with what you went through, to share your gifts and your wisdom with others. Six of Pentacles. Sharing your success builds more success. Okay. Final advice. This card wants to come out, and I'm just going to grab it and see. Okay. 2 of Wands. Believe in your personal power. the power to transmute all that pain into power, into the force you carry that catapults you forward for others. I think you're a healer. I think you're going through this, and I even heard shaman with the scene and me telling the story about the journey here. That's shamanic. I'm feeling a lot of shamanic energy. You're super strong. That's why you've had to go through this. It's a cycle. It's a cycle, and you're moving forward. If you choose to move on, don't get stuck. Maybe like a mantra. I'm feeling a mantra. All is well as I move forward. I'm moving forward in life. Like, just keep telling yourself, because there's a new opportunity that's coming to you. You were destined for this, I'm feeling, as a healer. There we go. These cards are being kind of weird there, wanting to jump out. Yeah, there's the Fool. It's a whole new opportunity. You're ready to leap. Everything has shifted. Your entire reality collapsed. And now you got that wisdom to carry you forward into the next book. It's not even a chapter. It's the next book you're going to write. This is your time. The sun's really jumping out. This is your time. And everything you learned, you gained, this is it, they're saying, is what you're carrying forth for humanity. Wisdom is profound understanding and insight, allowing you to see the essence of things. When wisdom enters your life, it reminds you to listen to your inner voice and find your own truth. All right, you got this. I'm hearing forgive, be grateful, and move on. All right, thanks for being here. All right, have a beautiful day.